Alexander with another Starcraft 2 battle report for the RPG.net VGO Starcraft 2 tournament. This is between Astarwulf and ReallyBored. ReallyBored is in the top left-hand corner as the blue Protoss, and in the bottom left-hand corner we have Astarwulf as the yellow or as the orange Terran. This is in Lost Temple, so this map does naturally favor. Wait, no, this is not Lost Temple. I'm sorry. This is a different map whose name escapes me at the moment, so please forgive me. ReallyBored versus Astarwulf. This is in round 2 of the RPG.net tournament. Whoever wins this moves on to round 3. This is a double elimination bracket, so these two players, whoever wins will continue on the winner's bracket, move on to round 4, and whoever loses will go to the loser's bracket. Astarwulf is the running championship of the RP.net tournament, and ReallyBored, I believe, placed pretty high in the last tournament. I do not remember exactly. Looks like he's going for a strong economy build and choosing not to wall off, so he probably was able to spot what Astarwulf's race was in the beginning. Astarwulf probably did not play as random then, or maybe he did and he's just not choosing to wall off. He is chrono boosting that economy and right now has 12 probes out, so he is going for a strong economy. Still not getting that gateway down, and there goes the gateway. So probably not a 2-gate coming from him, and looks like Astarwulf does have the good fortune to scout the right expansion, the right place first, whereas looks like ReallyBored will be scouting the right place last after this wall-in is complete, meaning he won't be able to get that probe on the inside to see this refinery which is going up. Well, he will probably see the tech lab that will doubtless go on right there, though he might put down a supply depot and get a marine out before that tech lab just to play it on the safe side. But because he sees that this gateway is very late, this gateway is coming up very late, and he's doing a very strong economy build, then he might feel comfortable with going ahead and adding down that tech lab first, if he can get enough gas. Looks like he might just have enough. No, he's going to get one marine out and play it on the safe side. But looks like it's not going to be fast enough, as that probe will just be able to get in before that marine gets out, and will spot that factory and the orbital command. So this is a big deal that ReallyBored's probe did get in here, and hopefully he'll be able to counter this. He should go directly into a 2-gate, but no, he decides to go for a assimilator, and doubtless we're going to see a cybernetic score up in moments. Still nothing harvesting from that assimilator, though, and nothing, no cyber score out yet. He is up to 300 crystals, and he must be distracted with his scout, which just died, so we should see, and he wasn't producing probes there either, we should see a cybernetic score and probably a gateway go down in just a second. This zealot is moving across the map, but won't be able to do much as that, oh wait, no, he's just going to the wall-in. So we do see another gateway does go up, and still no cybernetic score. I'm not exactly sure why he isn't going for a cyber score. It does seem like it'd be a very wise move at this point, especially since he's sitting on almost 300 crystals. He is controlling the Zelnaga watchtower, but it looks like the Astarwulf is going for Marauders, a very wise choice, and he is getting the concussion shells research. So he has two, ReallyBored has 2 zealots out, is getting a third, has his gateway going up, and is getting a forge. I'm not sure that I agree with this build. But for whatever reason, he's decided to go with a forge and will just now get his cybernetic score up. If this... No, that probe is putting a pylon up. I really have no idea why he's doing this. This is probably one of the worst builds you could possibly get against Marauders, unless you just went mass stalkers, because Marauders will dance around and destroy zealots all day. And he's getting a Reaper on top of that, and still, finally, we see a cybernetic score. I don't know what on earth he's doing here. I haven't seen a build like this before. Very unique, and though very not going to work, in my opinion, because we do have these units are moving across the field. Another pylon's going up. No cannons, though, at the front wall-in, and he is going to get seriously out-microed by these Marauders who do have the concussion shells research. And as you can see, these guys are going to out-micro them all day. And he will continue to run, you know... Astarwulf is a very good player. He's a diamond player, and will, with those 3 Marauders, take on 5 Zealots all day long. And he's already lost 1 Zealot. He needs to put some cannons up or something, because this build is not going to work. And finally, we see some Stalkers coming out, but those are not going to be quick. He's going to get a good bit of damage out of this harass. And here comes a Reaper in to go for the economy. A very wise choice. We do finally see it. Oh, that Reaper, a little bit of a missed micro there, and what's taken down. These Marines and Marauders are not moving, and looks like 2 Stalkers are coming out. He really needs to push in with those guys, and there they go. He was just waiting for reinforcements. Looks like he falls back. He's a little unsure, and he could micro down that Stalker. Yes, and there the Stalker goes down, and now he's going to continue to micro around and take down these Zealots. So this has been very one-sided so far. There is a cannon up, though, and that is going to help. He really needs to... There he goes, and he's going to pull in and own that Stalker. Oh, wait, no, it will get away. But now he can take down this pile of everything else. 2 more Stalkers coming out, but of course the Marauders are the perfect counter for the Stalkers, and the Marines can do damage to the Zealots and Stalkers while the Marauders slow them down, and he will be continuing to push in here. And of course the Protoss player is supply blocked because those pylons were forward and were able to be taken down. And there goes even more, and he could actually outmuscle that cannon and probably most of this army at this point. And this pylon's going to go down as well. Another cannon is going to be warped in, but he's probably going to see that and take it down. But no, he's just going to go straight for the Cybernetics Core, and it will be taken down very quickly. And of course, he's just pouring out more units. He has a factory going up. He's got his orbital command up. He's got an expansion going up. He's fully saturated. He doesn't even have his second refinery yet, but he's totally owning this army because he's got the proper micro. And ReallyBored went for about the worst unit counter that you could possibly go for this build. As to what he could have gone for, he really probably should have had cannons at the front, and then, I don't know, High Templars or Colossus or something. You tell me in the comments. It's really difficult for the Protoss to go against this build in the early game because Zealots and Stalkers just won't cut it, because Zealots get slowed down by the Marauders and they can just micro away, and then Stalkers get owned by the Marauders because the Marauders do an impressive 20 damage to armored units. It's just a very, very rough build to go against, and cannons are really the only thing that will save you. He needed to have cannons at the front line, and then, like I said, gone for High Templars or Colossus or something. But this game looks like it's effectively over. Second orbital command going up, and more... this will be fully saturated soon. It looks like Astarwulf is actually down on the... Oh, wait, no, that's just because he's transferring SCVs from one base to the other. But all of these units coming across the map from this triple barracks build, 2 with tech labs, 1 with a reactor, and we do have a fact being researched though yet, really because he has no need for it. He's just owning him all by himself. Cybernetics Core just went up and another gateway is being done, but he did not get Warp Gate done, which that is a major loss. This Stalker goes down and more buildings are going to be knocked down, and I don't know why he's still in this game. I think that I would have called the GG already because there's not much that he can do. He's going to take down that other gateway. Both of these pylons will come down. And there's just not a lot that he can do. These Zealots are going to get taken down. They take 1 Marine with them, but that is not nearly enough. And of course, he's about to be supply blocked again. He's got no military units out on the field. He's got cannons going up, or he's got a cannon there. But that's not going to cut it. And pretty soon, Wolf is just going to muscle his way through, which is what he does now. He stims up and takes out all those cannons. Another cannon goes down, and that's the GG. ReallyBored calls the GG. Good game, he says, and we'll see if he can do better in the map of his own choice. But it looks like he was just really outmatched here. Astarwulf did Marine Marauder Rush very effectively, got a lot out on the field very early on, did good micro against his Zealots, and of course, after, for some reason, ReallyBored went for 2 gateways and then a forge, which really would be the proper build if he would have put up cannons at his expansion here, but instead he continued to build Zealots against Marines and Marauders. What he really needed to do was scout. If he would have scouted, he could have put up cannons and made the proper counter, and with cannons up, then he could have teched Colossus or something, or High Templars. I don't know. I'm not a diamond player, so I don't know what the best counter is for this, but I know that with a proper micro, Marines and Marauders will just simply own Stalkers and Zealots. If you just do it well, especially when in a situation like this, when he has more Marines and Marauders than he's got Zealots on the map. Anyway, so join me again for Game 2 of this best of 3 between ReallyBored and Astarwulf.